Welcome back and thank you for staying with us here on eNCA. Now, the eThekwini municipality is concerned that the flooding experienced in April may not be a once-off incident. It's holding a briefing with an insurer on how to better prepare for future disasters. Numerous families are still living at public sites after their homes were destroyed. Nqobile Madlala is on that story and she joins us now live. Nqobile, I did see a little bit there that you are with the mayor of eThekwini, Nqobile. What is he telling you? Have they had this meeting with the insurer? Have they gotten any advice?
Well, Maseko, yes, indeed, they have. We have even witnessed the briefing itself where they've signed, and we've seen some of that gear that the insurer has already invested in eThekwini. So I want to bring him in to sort of give us an idea what this means for eThekwini municipality. And I mean, Mayor, it must be a great thing that you have 4 million's worth of a gear that has been donated to eThekwini.
It is indeed an exciting moment for us as a city to receive such a donation. As you all know, that we are a city that is prone to disasters. The equipment, which is of its good quality, and it's also reflects on the capacity that our teams should be having to respond to all situations of disasters. So we really appreciate this 4 million contribution through the material. But it is not only the equipment, but also the Santam as a partner will continue to support our teams in terms of enhancing their skills, participating in putting systems that will also enable us as a city to fight disasters effectively. So we warmly welcome this. It is a true reflection that when government and private sector comes together, we'll always achieve a lot to respond to the challenges that are confronting our communities on a daily basis.
What does this mean for the community around here, having a new fire station essentially and gear that has come in? I understand that you've also upgraded some of these fire stations.
Yes, it's been decades for communities around this area not having such a facility. The facility which is also designated to ensure that we respond whenever there are fires, there are disasters, our teams are ready to respond and save lives of the people. So the investment to us is a good investment, and what Santam is also putting on board will also inject the growth in how we respond to situations of disasters. And our teams are well known in this country. They've been called in many disastrous situations where they've been able to respond effectively and swiftly. So with this equipment, firstly, it motivates our workers to have all the equipments that they require for them to execute their responsibilities effectively. So as a city, we are more than happy and will continue to strengthen such relations with Santam because this partnership means a lot for the lives of our people and the generations to come. Because remember what we do now, and in fighting against all the challenges that are imposed by climate change, we are not doing it for ourselves, we are also doing it for generations to come.
And I mean, of course, part of the climate change that has affected quite a number of people. We know that at this point, the city is faced with quite a lot of sewer issues, which we understand that also is affecting the tourism industry. Tell us a bit about the beaches. Are they open in the north or are they not? And what is the way forward now?
The journey we have traversed as a city in restoring services, I think it's a very good journey. It has got a lot of successes because looking at how we've provided water when our water plant, treatment plant was washed away in Tongat, so the beaches are now being opened, most of them. We are remaining with around 4 beaches which we are still working on their challenges. We are fixing our sanitation infrastructure. Our pump stations are now being geared to welcome visitors to eThekwini, as we are also opening Umhlanga Beach, which have been closed for such a long period, and it's one of the tourist attractions in our city. Many of those tourist attraction beaches in the city are now being opened. Those 4 that are still remaining, very soon our commitment, which we are not going to be reneging on it, is that come the 1st of December, all our beaches will be up and running. Our tourists will come and enjoy their stay. As you always know, that if Ufunubumnandi was at Durban, come this side.
Well, was it Durban indeed? I want to just quickly bring in the CEO. So if you can just quickly brief us, why is Santam deciding to assist?
No, thank you very much. So for us as the Santam Group, we're very pleased to be partnering with the eThekwini municipality. Today we launched our Partnerships for Risk and Resilience, a program that the Santam Group has been running for over 10 years, partnering with municipalities. And so today we partner with the mayor and we bring our ability and expertise around risk management to work together with the local municipality. And so effectively what this program does is that it allows us to deploy our capabilities together with the mayor and various other stakeholders in being able to predict and to work together to prevent the extent of some of the catastrophes and disasters that we see happening here in Durban and also across South Africa.
Thank you very much. Well, that's Santam. They're saying that they are going to be assisting the city, not just with the gear, which we have seen, but also in expertise, Masego. And of course, you can hear there from the mayor saying that the beaches are also going to be open on the 1st of December. So that is something to be excited about.
And I wonder, Nqobile, what he said just very quickly in terms of the advice that they got from the insurer when it comes to the flooding in April. And maybe you could ask him, in terms of the fact that there has already been complaints from engineers about how houses in some parts of KZN are built to start with, and how that was the issue that saw the landslides that we saw back in April.
Well, let's bring in the mayor, indeed, Masego, to sort of hear that. Mayor Masego just asking from the office as well to say, we know that there's been an infrastructure issue in terms of how many houses have been affected because of the landslide and the way that they have been built. How is it that the insurer is now going to assist you to ensure that such things don't happen in the province again?
Taking insurance is people's and individuals' choice. To secure your own property, to secure your own goods within your own premises. So we encourage people to do that because it's a right decision to take. But as the city, we also cover our infrastructure in terms of insurances to ensure that whenever we are faced with these disasters, we also put claims to claim. And as you know, our partner Santam, they also experience a lot of claims during disasters. So hence the decision to say, let us mitigate and look at the issues of adaptation and also build resilience to our cities, so that whenever disasters show up, our cities are able to save lives and to save infrastructure, so that you also eliminate this long queue of claims whenever disasters visit us. So it's part of mitigating, but on the other side, it's important for us to secure the lives of people, also securing the infrastructure in the city.
And I mean, Mayor, I want to bring in the CEO. The CEO said you are going to employ expertise to sort of help people and understand how they can go about with ensuring that people are safe, essentially. Now, we want to know in terms of housing, because of the soil structure and how the area is mountainous, we want to know, how do you then assist people ensuring that they are in areas that are not prone to floods or any other natural disasters?
No, thank you very much. And so in partnership with the municipality, we strongly believe that if we're able to deploy the scientific capabilities that we have, that we should be able, to some extent, be able to anticipate where we should be building, where we should not be building. And I think we're also mindful that a lot of the challenges do come through where we have a lot of informal sectors, right? And so these are people who may not have insurance. And so our partnership with the mayor here today also allows us to just work together to ensure that where we foresee some of those challenges is that we can take proactive and preventative steps where some of those buildings or infrastructure challenges may be arising.
Thank you very much. Well, Masego, I hope that does answer that question. They're saying that they can then preempt where people are going to be if there's going to be any issues there.